We have 4 minor fast days during the course of the year. 17 بتموز, Tzom Gedalia, 10 بتبت, and Ta'anit Esther. And each year on these fast days I'm asked the same question. Those who are fasting during Minha, what is the Minhag? Do we wear talit and tefillin or not? So let's understand this Minhag. This Minhag seems to have been created to fulfill a halacha. Maran Rabbi Yosef Karo in his Beit Yosef comments and says that a person has an obligation to make 100 berachot every day. And on a fast day, it is impossible to make more than 98 berachot. The only way to do this is by putting on talit and tefillin for Minha. As such, you will make 1 beracha on the talit, 1 beracha on tefillin, thus fulfilling 100 berachot. Now, if that's the case, shouldn't everybody be doing this? Shouldn't be this a practice among the entire Jewish nation? What has been the opinion of the Hachamim in different communities, and what is so special and unique about our community? So let's discuss that. So, first and foremost, I'm going to go through different Hachamim from different cities. We have Hacham Yisrael Yaakov Al-Ghazi, who lived in Turkey from 1679 to 1756, and he talks about this minhag within Turkey, within specifically the city of Izmir, to put on talit and tefillin. So we already know that about 200 years after this was mentioned by Rabbi Yosef Karo, the custom in Izmir was in fact to do such a thing. We have Rabbi Ishaq ibn Walid in Spanish Morocco, talking between 1777 and 1870, same thing, it is the custom to do it. Rabbi Yaakov Rakah in Libya, 1800 to 1891, once again, minhag is to wear talit and tefillin for Minha. Hacham Abraham Adadi, also in Libya, same thing, it is minhag to wear talit and tefillin for Minha of fast days. Rabbi Rahamim Nisim Ishaq Palachi, also in Turkey, same thing. They all seem to be telling us the same thing. Finally, we get to Halab, and we have Hacham Abraham Hamwe in his Beit Din. Once again, tells us the minhag in Aram Soba Halab is to wear talit and tefillin for fast days. He was born in 1838, passed away in 1886. So this minhag was obviously the established custom in Halab as well. We then move to Cairo, Egypt, and we see something very interesting. The chief rabbi at the time, Hacham Rafael Harun ben Shimon, became chief rabbi of Cairo in 1881. He came from Yerushalayim. And he says, I see this custom, some people are putting on talit and tefillin on the Minha of a fast day, and I do not know why. I don't know where this custom came from. Maybe they're just mimicking putting on talit and tefillin for Minha of Tisha B'Av, which everybody seems to do. He obviously for the moment didn't think about what Maran wrote in the Beit Yosef. He said, though, this is a beautiful custom, and people shouldn't make fun of customs that they don't know what the origin is or what the reason behind it is. In fact, this is a very helpful custom because we see less and less people fasting, and this now helps us to know who is fasting so we know what prayers we can or cannot say during the Minha time. Hacham Hayim Sittehon, living in Safed in Eretz Israel, approximately 1900, once again tells us the minhag of Eretz Israel is to put on talit and tefillin. Hacham Shlomo Za'afarani in Halab, 1891 to 1965, once again he tells us the minhag in Halab to put on talit and tefillin for Minha of a fast day. Interestingly, we move on to French Morocco. Hacham Yosef Mesas in Meknes tells us, I believe that the people made this up on their own so they could look pious, and because of that, he annulled the custom. He stopped it completely. Back to Yerushalayim, Hacham Abraham Abu Rabi' says, yes, the minhag of Yerushalayim, like the minhag of the entire Eretz Israel, is to put on talit and tefillin for Minha, like Maran says. Hacham Yosef Abadi Shayo, also from Halab, 1894 to 1976, in his manuscript work on the customs of Halab, says that everybody wore talit and tefillin for Minha. Rabbi Moshe Malka, speaking about Morocco, says that was the custom there. Rabbi Shalom Mesas tells us the custom there as well. And we saw rabbis from Aden, rabbis from Yemen, so many different rabbis in different communities around the world mentioned that this was the custom in their city. So, if that's the custom, everybody should be doing it. But nobody's doing it. Outside of the Halabi community of New York and New Jersey, this custom seems to have been forgotten by any community in the world. There may be individuals here and there that do it, but not as a community. People think that our chief rabbi, Rabbi Jacob Kasson, instituted this minhag in the community. Obviously, the custom existed before him, and he was upholding the custom of both Halab as well as the custom of Eretz Israel, where he came from when he came to these shores. This is an ancient custom. It's a custom to be very proud of. It's a custom that helps bond the people together, and it's something that we should be proud in upholding. So, if you're fasting on a fast day, please uphold the minhag, wear taleh and tefillin for Minha.